We live in a world that screams, buy more, be more. Every corner we turn, every screen we look at, there's a message urging us to consume. Advertisements bombard us, promising happiness in the next purchase. They tell us that our lives will be better, more fulfilled, if only we buy that new product. Social media fuels our desire for the latest gadgets and trends. Influencers showcase their seemingly perfect lives, filled with the newest and best items, making us feel like we need to keep up. We feel pressured to keep up, accumulating things we don't need and often don't even want. Our homes become cluttered, our minds overwhelmed by the sheer volume of stuff. This endless cycle of consumerism leaves us feeling empty, stressed, and financially drained. We chase after material possessions, hoping they'll bring us joy, but often find ourselves more anxious and less satisfied. But what if there's a better way? What if we could break free from this cycle and find true contentment? What if true happiness isn't found in a shopping cart? What if the key to a fulfilling life isn't more stuff, but less? What if less stuff actually means more living? By reducing the clutter, we can focus on what truly matters. This is where minimalism comes in. Minimalism is not just about having fewer things, it's about making room for more meaningful experiences. Minimalism is about living intentionally with less. It's about choosing quality over quantity and finding joy in simplicity. It's about focusing on what truly matters, our values, our passions, and our relationships. By letting go of the excess, we can invest more time and energy into the people and activities that bring us happiness. By shedding the excess, we create space for what truly brings us joy. We find peace in simplicity and discover that less really can be more. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, it's about freedom. Freedom from the constant pressure to buy. Freedom from the stress of clutter and disorganization. Freedom from debt and financial worry. When we let go of the need for more, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We have more time for the people and activities we love. We experience less stress and more peace of mind. We discover that true happiness comes not from what we own, but from how we live. Minimalism is a journey, not a destination. It looks different for everyone. There's no right or wrong way to embrace a simpler life. The key is to find what works for you and your unique circumstances. My own journey to minimalism began with a cluttered garage and a growing sense of unease. I was working long hours to buy more things, yet I felt increasingly dissatisfied. The more I acquired, the more weighed down I felt. Then, I discovered minimalism. I started by decluttering my home, one room at a time. As I let go of things I didn't need, I felt a weight lifting. I had more time, more energy, and more money. But the biggest change was internal. I began to focus on experiences over possessions. I spent more time with loved ones, pursued my passions, and lived with greater intention. Minimalism wasn't just about owning less, it was about living more. The first step towards a minimalist lifestyle is often the most tangible: decluttering your physical space. Start small, with a single drawer or a shelf. As you get rid of things you don't use or love, you'll begin to feel lighter and more in control. But minimalism isn't just about physical possessions. It's also about decluttering our minds. We can minimize digital clutter by unsubscribing from emails, limiting social media use, and decluttering our devices. We can simplify our schedules by saying no to commitments that drain our energy. By clearing out the excess in our physical and digital lives, we create space for what truly matters. We make room for creativity, connection, and personal growth. Section 5. Simple living, deeper gratitude, appreciating what we have. Consumerism thrives on dissatisfaction, constantly urging us to want more. Minimalism, in contrast, encourages gratitude. When we let go of the need for more, we begin to appreciate what we already have. We find joy in the simple things: a good cup of coffee, a walk in nature, a meaningful conversation. We become more mindful of our consumption habits, choosing quality over quantity. We learn to value experiences over possessions, knowing that memories last longer than things. By shifting our focus from what we lack to what we have, we cultivate a sense of contentment and abundance. We realize that true wealth is not measured by our possessions, but by the richness of our lives. Section 6. Time and money. Unexpected benefits of minimalism. Two unexpected benefits of minimalism are often more time and more money. By reducing our consumption and focusing on what truly matters, we can find ourselves with extra cash and more hours in the day. When we buy less, we have more money to spend on things that truly matter: experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Imagine using that saved money to travel to new places, enjoy quality time with loved ones, or invest in a hobby you've always wanted to pursue. We may even be able to work less, freeing up time for our passions and loved ones. With fewer financial pressures, we can choose to work part-time or pursue a career that aligns more with our values and interests. Minimalism also saves us time in countless other ways. A clutter-free environment means less time spent on daily chores and more time for activities that bring us joy. We spend less time cleaning, organizing, and searching for lost items. A minimalist lifestyle encourages us to keep only what we need and love, making it easier to maintain a tidy space. We have less to maintain, repair, and insure. Fewer possessions mean fewer things that can break down or require upkeep, saving us both time and money in the long run. This newfound time can be invested in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. Whether it's painting, gardening, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, minimalism allows us to focus on what truly enriches our lives. By freeing ourselves from the constraints of consumerism, we reclaim our time and our financial freedom. We break free from the cycle of buying and accumulating, allowing us to live more intentionally. We create space for a life lived on our own terms. Minimalism isn't just about having less. It's about making room for more of what matters. It's about finding peace, joy, and fulfillment in the simplicity of life. Section 7. Beyond Stuff: Minimalism in Relationships and Experiences. Minimalism is often associated with decluttering our physical spaces, but its principles can be applied far beyond just our material possessions. Minimalism extends beyond our possessions. It's a philosophy that can transform our entire way of living, including how we manage our relationships and experiences. It can also be applied to our relationships, our commitments, and our experiences. By embracing minimalism in these areas, we can cultivate deeper connections and more meaningful moments. We can curate our social circles, surrounding ourselves with people who uplift and inspire us. This means prioritizing quality over quantity, focusing on relationships that bring joy and support, rather than those that drain our energy. We can be selective about our commitments, saying no to obligations that don't align with our values. This allows us to dedicate our time and energy to what truly matters, rather than spreading ourselves too thin. We can also approach experiences with a minimalist mindset. Instead of filling our schedules with endless activities, we can choose a few that resonate deeply with us. Instead of trying to cram as much as possible into our travels, we can focus on a few meaningful destinations and truly immerse ourselves in the local culture. This approach allows us to experience the essence of a place rather than just ticking off a checklist of sights. We can savor each moment rather than constantly seeking the next thrill. By being present and mindful, we can find joy in the simple pleasures of life. By applying minimalist principles to all areas of our lives, we create a life of intention, purpose, and joy. This means living in alignment with our core values and making conscious choices that reflect what is truly important to us. We free ourselves from the distractions of modern life and focus on what truly matters. In doing so, we can cultivate a sense of peace and fulfillment that comes from living a life that is true to ourselves. Minimalism in relationships and experiences is about creating space for what enriches our lives. It's about finding balance and harmony and appreciating the beauty and simplicity. By stripping away the excess, we can uncover the essence of what makes us happy and fulfilled. This journey towards minimalism is not about deprivation, but about making room for what truly matters. Embrace minimalism in all aspects of your life, and discover the profound impact it can have on your well-being and happiness. Section 8. Your Minimalist Journey. Start small, live big. Embarking on a minimalist journey can feel daunting, but remember, start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin by decluttering a single drawer or unsubscribing from a few emails. As you experience the benefits of minimalism, you'll naturally feel inspired to do more. Minimalism is not about deprivation, it's about intention. It's about designing a life that aligns with your values and brings you joy. It's about freeing yourself from the weight of consumerism and embracing the freedom that comes with less. So take the first step today. Let go of one thing you don't need. Simplify one area of your life, and begin to experience the transformative power of minimalism.